we bolted the front end on, and it's time to put the radiator in. But this radiator, when I ordered it, was supposed to be 26-inch wide, but it's actually 26 1/4. So it's kind of screwed me. And it's 4-core, and it's the closest thing I could get to the size, as big as I could get it. So what we're gonna have to do is whack the front of the frame out to get this thing to fit in here where I want it to get. So we're gonna whack the front of the frame and get this radiator to sit. You really want to be, you know, 1 inch or 2 inches away from that fan, so that it has to draw through it. So we got to get to sit back in there and try to get it as close as we can to that mechanical fan. I've already got a 3.5 inch extension. I really don't want to go out any farther on it. So we're gonna cut the horns off here and make a new radiator mount. Alright, so I got this side cut out. We're going to take the Sawzall, come in here and whack this side back. Sawzall and the razor wheel between the two. We'll get this cut back, and then we're going to set the radiator up in there and put the front end and the hood back on. Hopefully everything fits. Alright, so we got it all cut here, and we're ready to take it off there. So we got this cut. We'll plate and box this here later, and we're gonna put the radiator in now. Now we got enough room for it, and hope that our inlet's over here, so we'll have to put the front end and the hood and everything on probably. So, alright, I got the new carburetor in. It's all rebuilt. It's got adjustable meter plates. You take the jets out front and rear. Got all neoprene gaskets. It's completely rebuilt. It's a Holley 600. It's a mechanical secondary. So I got electric choke. Brand new electric choke. This is a brand new fuel rail. And got the vacuum ran over there for the distributor advance. And I just got it back today. Chris's Carbs does an amazing job. When I get the carbs from them, they're all completely redone, and short of adjusting that idle screw, I don't really have to do anything to them. I've never had to open one up, and I could drive over there and he'd do it for me if I ever needed it. But he puts it on a big block Chevrolet and runs it. So you got 396 on the engine stand, and I've never had a problem. They just work. So I bought this bracket off eBay. It bolts on a 4150, 4160 carburetor, and I've got my it got pulled down there, and I got the throttle hooked up. I had to make this bracket because I use a different cable in the two bracket pieces that they came, and then the front of the kickdown linkage, I bent it down and bolted it on. So now when that carburetor goes forward, it's pulling that kickdown, and I'll just adjust this spacer in and out until it acts right, until it pulls that kickdown lever right properly. So it may have to go out, or it may have to get tighter. At 35, when I floor it, that's when it's going to go. But so she's all, carburetor's on. Yeah, I'm working on getting this radiator in next. I ordered stuff, like I'm going to make all steel tube. So I got exhaust tube. I'm going to make, it's going to have a rubber grommet front and rear on the bottom and top. And I got to make the mount. But the carburetor came in today and we're getting really close. Get this radiator in, and so all that linkage is done, and it should kick down right, should work well. We got a new juice maker happening on there, so alright, that's probably going to be the end of this video. I'm making a video on the radiator, but it's gonna, I got to make a shroud for it, and I've cut the front of the frame out so the shroud's easier to work. But we're getting it, and the hood fits on there. We've set the hood on it already, so it's going to work. It's the biggest 4-core radiator I could get. And I got an electric fan. This thing should run really cool. And I bought a giant Dakota clear plastic overflow. It's going to be, it'll hold a gallon of antifreeze on itself. So modern traffic, you got to be able to stay cool. But the carburetor's on, and all the linkage is done, so that's probably about as far as I'm going to get tonight. If you like this kind of stuff, check back in.